Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And oh, and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around.
So let me catch you. So let me catch you slipping by. Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights?
Hello, Instagram.
Welcome to day 2 of the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia.
every team in the CHL and 4 special guests all taking part in this amazing tournament, coming to you live across social media platforms in the CHL. I'm Reed Duthie, pleased to be joined by my broadcast partner, Brandon Scott. And from day one, we saw a ton of great action coming your way. It was the Telluride division that started it off in our first 8 games. We've got the matchups in that bracket for round 2. So as we move forward on that side, Sarnia will take on Tri-City, the Sioux will take on Saginaw, Hamilton and Brandon, Saskatoon and Medicine Hat. But as we move forward, all eyes on the Sorrento division. One matchup is set in the second round, Oshawa and Vancouver. But Brandon, that's the division we pick up in tonight. 4 games live tonight, starting off with Niagara versus Sherbrooke to be the first team in that second matchup. It looks like it's going to be a great one between the OHL and the Q.
Yeah, we all know day one was a success. So many great games, so much action, and I expect nothing less for day 2 here tonight. With only just 4 games on the schedule, I expect it to be tight. I imagine all these players, they watched day 1. They got to learn a little bit about what's it like in the E-Cup, with this being the first ever Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. So I expect we have a good one tonight.
I absolutely think we will. As Mason Howard, the third-year defenseman for the Niagara Ice Dogs, we know when he plays, he can be big and nasty on the rink. What's he like in a virtual world? We're going to find out. He's being opposed, and again, we saw a little bit of this in day 1, Brandon, where we saw some matchups of veteran players in the league against inexperienced players in the league. Colin Ratt, a 16-year-old rookie from Maniwaki, Quebec. He'll be taking part for the Sherbrooke Phoenix. We don't know a lot about Colin, but he may be one of those guys that comes out of nowhere to surprise us.
Yeah, the one matchup that kind of has this veteran versus rookie that I kind of look at is the Brandon Wheat Kings, and that was Luke Berzin versus the Cape Breton Eagles. That was a matchup where we saw the veteran walk out and win that game, so I expect maybe that could be what happens here tonight, but who knows once we get that game started.
It wasn't an easy one for Berzin. He managed to pull that one off, but it was a tight 4-2 finish. And late in the third period of that one, Brandon, that one was tied at 2. Jacob Santeri did a great job for Cape Breton representing, and we'll see if Colin Ratt can do so once again for the young guys in this tournament on behalf of the Sherbrooke Phoenix.
Yeah, and one thing that we noticed so far, Reed, the OHL teams had a pretty strong day 1 compared to the other leagues in the CHL. We'll see if that's a trend here tonight. The Niagara Ice Dogs representing the O.
5 OHL teams have already made their way through into round 2. It was Trevor Longo who halted the momentum in the last game on day 1 of the tournament. We'll see if Colin Ratt can pick up for the Q where Trevor Longo left off for the W. And again, that's an interesting matchup as well when you think about it, Brandon, because that would be a veteran and a rookie trying to team up against the Ontario Hockey League. It's Sherbrooke in the whites, trimmed with blue. Niagara in the reds, trimmed with black and white. And we are underway with the Phoenix controlling the puck. Brickletter up top, Guy down low for Tardif. Tardif back to the right point. Brickletter waits, fires. That one up and over the top. Landon Cato searching for the puck in behind the net. It's brought out front. Poulin almost got the shot away, and the Ice Dogs will look to control. Great first shift if you're Sherbrooke.
Yeah, you got to love the puck control and the patience, not trying to force a play. That's something we're going to have to look at continuing in this game.
Puck played back to the line, and Cato now for Chanton. His shot rattles off back glass. Actually, Giancarlo Chanton recently invited to the Swiss World Junior camp, so congratulations to him as the puck rolls low, and it'll be battled for around behind the net. Now Chanton trying to bring it through neutral ice. Looked for Peters. That one stripped away. Phoenix looking to get back on the attack as we cross 5 minutes gone in the first period. Gustian works wide, pulls up, tried it back for the point. No such luck. It'll be carried on ahead for Sherbrooke, but taken right back as Landon Cato with the steal. Tried to play ahead for Gustian. And that one is going to run the length of the rink. Icing against the Niagara Ice Dogs. Face off in the offensive zone for Sherbrooke.
One thing I noticed in day 1 is that a lot of teams had success with the cross-crease passes. So I'll be expecting to see quite a few of those in this game here tonight.
Puck flipped ahead. Here's Peters racing in right wing side to his backhand. Great save by Simone in the goal for Sherbrooke. Phoenix looking for a quick counterattack, working the left wing side. Breaks put on into the circle, looking low, pass out front. No shot available there. Back to the line. Stick, it looked like the stick betrayed him, or it might have been a pass that went a little bit awry, and the Phoenix will regroup with Vaillancourt. Puck brought over the line. Little give and go. Beraldo can't get in front of it. Controlled in behind the goal for Sherbrooke. Puck played for Vaillancourt. And Beraldo will wind up with it on the return pass around back of the net as one of the Phoenix had been felled back there. We're past the halfway mark of period number 1. No score on the board. Adrian Beraldo down low, trying to pull to the front of the net. Goes this way and that. Sending it on net, and that one just turned aside. Obviously, Brandon, when you see somebody like Mason Howard on the controls, he knows what to do with the defenseman. As a shot, it's going to roll through, and they score. Wow, that one came out of nowhere for the Sherbrooke Phoenix. It looked like a 1-on-2, and Anthony Monroe-Boucher is going to open the scoring in this game, 1-on-3 even, as Tucker Tynan had a bit of a miscommunication with Adrian Beraldo, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Yeah, it looks like this quick wrist shot just kind of slipped through the wickets here. As you mentioned, a little miscommunication between the goaltender and the defenseman. That will find the back of the net. Those are the type of mistakes that could cost you the game in this one.
Well, and part of that is because if you're just tuning in with us for the first time, the game clock moves so much faster than real life does, and there is not a lot of time to make mistakes in this tournament. You may not get it back, although we did see a lot of goal scoring on day 1, Brandon, so I don't think we've heard the last of the Niagara Ice Dogs, only down a goal.
Nope. One thing we've been preaching all day, these goals come fast and furious, so we got to be prepared for just about anything in this E-Cup.
Rat with the short chip was able to protect it. Pass out in front, save by Tucker Tynan. That looked true to life as the puck back out front. Tynan again swoops on top of it. Dakota Betts looking for it, and there's going to be a power play opportunity for the Niagara Ice Dogs. Betts bringing the puck ahead through neutral ice. It'll be poked away initially. Mason Howard hops on it. Howard looking to bring it forward. Working wide, and that will get touched up by the Phoenix. And we've got our first penalty of the game. It is tripping against Sherbrooke. Big opportunity for Niagara.
Yeah, it looked like Sherbrooke got a bit of momentum after that goal. Let's hope this power play doesn't halt that for the Niagara Ice Dogs.
Gustin with the intercept to the out pass. Works on the low boards looking for Lodnia. It's Mason Howard who pinches down to take it. He's got a rocket of a shot, looking to use it out top. Howard spins back onto Lodnia, who steps down. In front, Gustin in the bumper position. Got the backhand on goal, denied. Second chance, Gustin scores. Offensive zone takeaway for the Ice Dogs. Leads to Daniel Gustin. Finding the back of the net, Cameron Peters comes up big with the O-zone intercept to set that one up. And just like that, we're tied at 1.
Yeah, the big import draft pick for the Niagara Ice Dogs. He's just all alone in front. He'll just chip it by the goaltender for a beautiful goal here. After it looks like they tried to play it to move the puck up the ice quickly, but Niagara stops that, regains control, and back to the net it goes.
You got to be so careful in the Memorial League Cup when you're making those plays shorthanded out of your own zone. We saw it on day 1 that you can turn that puck over and it can be bang, bang to the back of your net. And we see it to open up day 2. 2 minutes left in the first period, and we're right back where we started. Things all level. Puck collected on the left wing boards for the Phoenix. Played in behind, that's Enright, who will take it for Niagara. Up for Butler, trying to make his way through a check. Nicely covered, and the puck will be turned right back around for Sherbrooke. Attacking the left wing side. Opportunity coming, and it's going to be a tripping call against Isaac Enright. He saw the play going to the front of the net and felt that was the best option.
Sherbrooke could regain the lead here with a power play goal. Let's see if they could gain control of the puck right away.
Beraldo off the faceoff win. Can't get the puck cleanly out. Played in front. Tucker Tynan there to poach it. Tynan doing some nice work in the Niagara net in the first period of this one. Just keeping it all level. Faceoffs even thus far. Sherbrooke will nose their way ahead with that win, and it's played in front for the goal. Faceoffs on the power play matter, and the Sherbrooke Phoenix cash in off of a faceoff win. Nice little play to the front of the net and a tap home as Xavier Perrott is the man who finds the back of the net.
Yeah, it was a sweet little dish after the faceoff went back to the defenseman, thrown to a forward up front, and then just slid right in front, if memory serves me correctly. That's a great goal in front of the net. Just a nice little tap in front. That's exactly what Sherbrooke needs here to get back their lead that they've begun the game with.
No chance there for Tucker Tynan. That puck pretty much already passed his pad on a picture-perfect pass. And Perrott gives Sherbrooke back that lead before the end of the first period. But again, we've seen Niagara already come back from a goal down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them be able to pull it off again as Lodnia turns in neutral ice. 2 seconds and 1 left in the first period. And that is going to do it for the opening frame. An exciting one, Brandon, through 20. Sherbrooke comes away with a 2-1 lead, but this game pretty darn even through one period of play.
Yeah, exactly. Both players seem like they took a bit of a patient approach to the beginning of this game, really trying to set up their chances offensively. But it was Sherbrooke who has a 2-1 lead after the first period, with special teams also being a big factor in that, with 2 power play goals in that opening frame.
The power plays have been big early on in this one, and look at how even it is through 20. Outside of the hits, heavily favoring those Niagara Ice Dogs, Brandon, not a whole lot else to choose from. Hits on the side of Niagara, the 2-1 lead on the side of Sherbrooke. It'll be on Mason Howard to turn the physicality into offensive pressure.
Yeah, you kind of figured with a big body like Mason Howard, he loves to throw the weight around, and of course he's going to draw some hits in this game.
Niagara getting possession off the draw. Nice little dance through neutral ice. They get zone entry. Gustian working wide, pulls up with it. On the left wing circle, now over to the right. Back for Beraldo, across, Enright's drive. And Simon with the save. Played up for Tardif for Sherbrooke. Trying to skate his way on. Tardif trying to drag through a couple. That won't work as Beraldo got the skate in the way. Lodnia turns. He'd like to move forward if he can, and will. Lodnia, right wing side, leaves back for Beraldo. Thought about shooting as he stepped in. Plays it off for Enright. Enright back for Beraldo. Bomb through the middle, and that one bravely blocked on the way through. Guy out with the puck. Plays it back for Poulin. Tried to get it through to the front of the net, but no such luck. Ice Dogs looking for the counter. Cross 5 minutes into period number 2. Uberti delays. This way, then that. Throws it in front for Bruder. Save made, and Bellamy will take it from the corner. Puck picked off on the way out. Bruder not able to get it down low. Peach will turn with it. Peach working the left wing for the Phoenix. Wants to throw it on, and Tucker Tynan will take the slow roller. Perrott gets the next touch, though. Howard after him. Perrott turns, fires. Save made by Tynan. He'll play it on to Betts as the puck keeps moving. Here's Butler. Little stop and go along the boards. Butler breaks in, quick 2-on-1, and the pass for Bruder was just a little bit too long. Great opportunity there, though, for Niagara as the teams trade rushes. Puck thrown towards Tynan's goal. He'll hang on and keep the play moving. Brandon, they want to go high pace both ends.
Exactly. These guys, they want to put on a great show for all the viewers out here right now, and so far we're getting it.
Terrio to the front of the net, and that one just won't go. Ran himself out of space. Puck played up for Vaillancourt. Knocked loose. Cato back for it. Terrio delays. And it'll be Chanton back for the puck. Around his own goal, playing on for Cato. Cato holds up, looking to create a little bit of space. Gets some help. Terrio turns from the right wing boards to the corner, has a look up top, instead continues the cycle, wanted it out front. Nobody home, but Chen able to keep it at the line. Cato, right point, delays, turns, wanted to maybe set Chanton on the return. Now to the middle of the line, Cato, on for Chanton, right wing boards, taken there by Campbell. Again, delay, look out top. Cato steps on, no shooting lane. Chanton had one, and that one just clanged wide. Legacy bringing the puck forward, trying to move it towards goal, and that one will be stripped away, and Chanton will start it from behind his own net. Down to 4:20 left in a very fast-moving second period here, Brandon.
Yeah, both teams showing no mercy in this game, it looks like so far.
And neither team wants to take a whistle. Puck up for Terrio. That one just knocked off his stick. Enright turning with it neutral ice. Turns around a couple of defenders. Enright gets the zone. Tried to play it to the middle. Picked away by Tardif. Chance for a 2-on-1 the other way. Guy onto Poulin. And his shot went awry. Looked like he might have been going for the return. Had it roll off the toe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he tried to do there. Just bank it off the boards back to him for a one-timer.
Puck played up ahead again. Sherbrooke looking for one more opportunity. Centered, that one kicked aside by Tynan. Played to the end boards. Agostinelli will take. 15 seconds left in the period as Niagara got one more rush in him. Cook to Snow. Snow with a little bit of space. Tried to get the pass through the legs to change the angle. It just wouldn't work. And one more dump into the Niagara zone. That's how the second period will end. What a back and forth frame.
You gotta love the creativity of that last-ditch effort in between the legs. If he got it off, it would have looked amazing. But at that time, he was not fooling anybody.
Not quite. Thanks for watching the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. Be sure to enter for your chance to win daily prizes and a chance at winning a grand prize of a $1,000 prepaid Visa gift card. Who wouldn't want that around Christmas time? Today's promo code is capital OHL20. Enter the contest at chl.ca/Memorial E-Cup. Again, all capitals, OHL20, promo code of the day. We open up period number 3. Cameron Snow racing in after it. Centers the puck for Agostinelli. That one blocked by a defender out front. Tardif will look to bring it ahead. Tardif turns Cato. Working to the middle of the ice. Tardif feeds across. Great save by Tucker Tynan on the short 2-on-1. Puck around back of the net. That's Legacy with it. Delay in front wanted. Tardif won't go. Legacy Aurelian can't quite get that back for Tardif. And it'll be played on for Agostinelli. Into the Sherbrooke zone. Tardif will get it right back as the Phoenix look for a counter. Adrian Beraldo. Green light, neutral ice hit. You can see the influence of Mason Howard on his team, Brandon, as Ladnia breaks in. One-hander just won't go. Oh, that was nifty.
That was almost Datsukian, as you would say, with that beautiful attempt. You gotta love this creativity.
Datsukian, or depending on when you were born, Forsbergian. As Beraldo up for Gustian. Beraldo steps in. His shot. That one blocked to the end boards. Jussi Jokinen was pretty good at that one too in shootouts.
Yeah, same with Patrick Kane.
Wow, he's got more moves than a ballroom dancer. As puck played back in the direction of Adrian Beraldo. On ahead, Gustian. Delay. Works his way down from the left wing circle. That one into the crowd, denied by Simone in net. Now out top, drive is blocked on the way through, and it'll be taken the other way. Watch out for Perron as the puck will be turned to the end boards. Perron gets it right back, Enright stays with him. Fed into Uberti, puck to the slot. That one knocked aside. Gustian brings it forward. Brandon, how do you approach the last half of the third period if you're Mason Howard looking to tie this thing?
I would almost start making risky moves, trying to get that goal. Whether that leaves an odd man rush the other way, you got to start putting pressure offensively.
Well, Mason Howard was trying to do it himself there as Niagara will be offside. 8:47 left to play in the third period. Sherbrooke holding the 2-1 lead. And the Phoenix looking for a little bit more. Tardif, left wing side. Nice save by Tucker Tynan getting the pad out. Butler works his way into the offensive zone. Hits the brakes, curls, back for Howard. Don't think he got all he wanted on that. Puck was loose in front though. Now cleared away as Guy will have it for the Sherbrooke Phoenix. Guy across the line, left wing side, around the back of the net. Poulin centers, and that one doesn't find a stick in the hands of a white jersey. Gonna be another chance moving forward though as Guy hits the brakes in the right wing corner, but taken right back by the power of Mason Howard. Colin Ratt's done a great job keeping possession of the puck here in the third period, but right now Mason Howard trying to work his way ahead. It'll be just knocked off of his stick. Howard for the point, drive, and that one stopped on the way through. Dakota Betts turns with it, feeds on to Campbell. Now Howard, up top, Betts drive, saved by Simon on the way through.
You can tell Mason Howard's a defenseman, but a lot of his offensive chances have been one-times from the blue line.
Yeah, and he's been creating those shooting lanes as well, Brandon, doing a nice job forcing the defenders to move and open those up. Sherbrooke trying to get the puck cleanly out. Agostinelli with a steal. Very nearly the tying goal right there. Still 1:10 to work with. Puck in behind the goal. Agostinelli this way and that. Turns with the puck, trying to get it deeper one more on the cycle. It'll be turned over to Trudell. On to Vaillancourt. Vaillancourt brings the puck ahead. Tried the middle of the ice. No luck there. But Sherbrooke with possession. That's what they want with 40 seconds to go. Betts trying to get the puck out. Won't go. 2-on-1 in front. And it looks like we got a late penalty. Oh, and it's a tough one for the Niagara Ice Dogs. It's high sticking against Niagara as Sherbrooke is going to call their timeout here to get their number one power play unit on the ice fresh.
Exactly. No mercy in the E-Cup. He's going for that last goal to make it 3-1.
Off the draw, Bellamy for Poulin. His shot blocked on the way through. Guy trying to play that out in front, stolen by Bruder. Mason Howard's pulled the goalie. Tynan to the bench. 5-on-5 in the last 20 seconds. Niagara needs a goal. It's Guy the other way. Beraldo's diving effort, and that is going to lead to a late 5-on-3. And with 17 seconds to go, Brandon, it's going to take a Herculean effort here for the Ice Dogs.
Yeah, 17 seconds. That's not a lot of time to work with.
Right off the draw, that one gunned just wide of the net. Twisting and turning around the back of the Niagara goal. 8 seconds to go. Tried for the Michigan in deep. Wouldn't go. And on the second opportunity, they will get the insurance marker. Puck played out the front, and Peach finds the back of the net. It's 3-1.
You have to appreciate this no-quit effort out of Colin Ratt right now. He definitely wants to get another one, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I think we had more whistles in that last minute than we did all game, Reed.
Pretty much. I think you're right as Peach throws one just wide of the goal. And that is all she wrote for this one. Sherbrooke walks away with a 3-1 win over Niagara and advances in the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia.
For 60 teams across North America, pursuit of this trophy is at the top of their list. It's a goal they aim for when they first pull on a team jersey. It's not an easy road, from training camp to the grind of the regular season, the hopes of a long playoff run, leading to a league championship. This 9-month journey brings out the best, and all focus is on the final step. If the Stanley Cup is the holy grail for the National Hockey League, the Memorial Cup is the elusive prize for junior hockey. Weighing just over 40 pounds, this symbol of excellence is engraved with over 3,000 names that tell a story of the young men who have competed for it. Young hockey players have dreamt of winning this title, of being named champion. Icons of the game have challenged for it, but fell short. The cup was first handed out in 1919 to honor and remember those that gave their lives fighting World War I. In 2010, the Canadian Hockey League rededicated it to the memory of all fallen Canadian military personnel. For many players, this is the summit, the best they will ever be, the highest mountain they will conquer. For others, it will be a chapter in a career about to unfold at another level. The list of winners is impressive. Powerhouse teams that delivered. Surprise teams that weren't expected to contend. Teams that simply went about their business on the ice. All were waiting for those final seconds to tick off, and the burst of emotion realizing they are the champions. When a hockey dream can become a reality, it is.
Welcome back to the Memorial E-Cup presented by Kia. What a way to open up day number 2. Tightly contested down to the last minute. Brandon, Niagara got close. They had a couple of chances, but those last 2 power plays, the end goal by Peach, is enough for Colin Ratt to take that late 2-goal lead and advance his way into the second round. Really hard-fought game.
Exactly. It was a pretty even game throughout. But it was special teams that end up being the decider in this one, with Sherbrooke walking away with the victory. One thing I seemed to notice in this game was Colin Ratt was a little quicker off the draw. He's won, I want to say the faceoffs were 9-3 in that game. So it looks like that could have been a big factor in the outcome.
Not a lot of whistles in that game. I mean, this could be a trend moving forward on the second day of the Memorial E-Cup. We'll have to see as the games go along. But right now, my broadcast partner, Brendan Scott, is standing by with the winner of game number 1 on day 2 from the Sherbrooke Phoenix, Colin Ratt.
Colin Ratt, first off, congratulations on your victory. What's going through your head right now?
Kind of happy right now.
Yeah, and Colin, one thing I noticed in this game was special teams was a factor. You scored 2 power play goals in this one. Did you have a set plan for when you had the man advantage?
Oh yeah, I always have one go-to play that usually works, so I keep sticking to it.
And I noticed you were pretty quick off the draw on face-offs. Was that something you were practicing coming into this tournament?
Oh yeah, definitely. My face-offs weren't too good, so I kept up and working on it throughout the week.
Were you given any special advice from any of your teammates or friends about coming into the Memorial E-Cup?
No, not necessarily. Just got a bunch of guys saying good luck for like the tournament, and they're saying I got this and all that. Just a bunch of encouragement.
Now, I know this is only round 1 in the E-Cup. Are you going to celebrate at all, or are you going to try to focus and prepare for the second round?
Oh, definitely prepared for the second round.
Exactly. Again, thank you for joining me on the broadcast, Colin, and best of luck moving forward.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, Brandon, you talk about preparing for round 2. We now know that it will be Colin Ratt and the Sherbrooke Phoenix moving on. Got to think that's a big shot in the arm for the Q, and it kind of halts some momentum that the OHL had. They won 5 of their first 6 contests in this tournament. The last 2, though, have gone the way of the WHL and the Q, respectively. Looks like the OHL is going to have to battle to get back on their feet here.
Yeah, exactly. Looking ahead into this bracket, there's still a couple more matchups featuring some OHL teams, including the big OHL matchup between the Mississauga Steelheads and the Windsor Spitfire. So at least we know there's going to be one more Ontario Hockey League team moving on.
That one will come your way on Wednesday, but coming up next, we're going to go to another OHL versus QMJHL matchup. It'll be the North Bay Battalion led by Luc Moncada against the Val-d'Or Foreurs with Jeremy Michel. It's going to be a great battle in the OHL, looking to get back a little bit of that momentum. Join us for that one next.